Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's ITL. This week, well, you can kind of see what's going on. It's a never-ending story, ain't it? But yeah, you can see the weather, what's going on with it. Something, well, this is actually been questioned. This question's been asked so many different times with these different motovloggers, and I see it more often with the smaller channels, the younger channels. And I mean, yeah, they think you go by what all YouTube says, it'll just blow up for you and all this stuff. I say go ahead, run with that. Go ahead. Most YouTube channels do not blow up like that. Sorry to tell you. Just say most of them. But yeah, this very same question popped up on Ron C's channel, which is he said he isn't the only one that this question came about. These questions came about, and it's like, yeah, Ron C's channel is about as old as mine, give or take. And I try to give out good advice to the smaller channels. Ron C, I mean, I get what he does. He goes to work and he tries to think of topics to talk about for content. I get that. I do that myself. But I mean, the question comes about, okay, how often should you be posting? Well, some people say every day. Oh, okay, that's fine and dandy if that's your only job. Just YouTube's your only job. Normal life gets in the way too. If you're not married, you don't have kids, and you don't have a job, you're basically roundabout way, maybe possibly living in your mom and dad's basement, eating Cheetos. Yeah, you could possibly do it on your own. The ones you see normally, you see posting every day, normally you have people working with them or for them. But by saying that, I have experimented with posting pretty much every day. I've done it in spurts throughout the past. I mean, my channel's is going on 10 years old. I've gone through spurts where I've posted almost every day for a period of time. Then I would take it down to maybe once a week. And my sweet spot is, I haven't been doing this last couple of weeks. I know it's about three a week, and I do that because it gives a few weeks that I'm not overwhelming my viewers, people that like to watch my videos. Why they like to watch my videos, I have no idea. But we'll get into my thoughts on that a little bit later, I guess. Maybe. But anyway, it's like 3 day that gives you time to render it down, basically chop, cut, render down, and get it posted. Every day that's fine for a viewer to say that, but they're not the ones putting the work into it. I mean, it's a lot of time to edit your videos and render it down and then try to post it and move on to the next one. It's a lot of time doing that. I've got a lot of time, and my channel is not just, I'm trying to speak from experience, because my channel is not 10 years old. I've gone past 1,200 videos, and that could be seen as not a whole lot, but that's a lot of videos, guys. That's a lot of videos in my eyes. And I'm working on going up to 1,300 videos, and it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. I mean, you try to have okay content. Yes, you can say you want good content. As a motovlogger, I say maybe a little over 50%, maybe around 50% of your the video should be within what they see as you're riding. I mean, if if they wanted just a vlogger, face somebody doing this, they can go to so many other channels and see that. Somebody yapping about their day, like I do on the ITL. I try to show my area. I try to people to say, well, from the area, I'd say, oh, I recognize this, I recognize that. This has changed, and then I talk about the news and for my area as I get it, and I talk about what my thoughts are and everything else. I mean, I don't live for my channel. That's no. I bring my channel along as I live. That's my rule of thumb. That's the way it's always been. My channel started out as basically I created a channel because I was watching YouTube motor vlogs. I was just starting to ride motorcycles back in the day, and I was doing VRs, video responses. That's how the channel started, really. But yeah, get back to content. Content's good. Content's really good, actually. It's hard to have enough good content though, on a steady basis. Let alone every day. I mean, you're going to just get to the point where you get old, and that's only part of it. It's just where your content gets old. It's hard enough on a weekly basis, let alone every day. And I try to at least put 2 videos up riding, and a lot of my videos are just jamming, just rattling on, and I never know what's going to come out my mouth. And I do edit a little bit, but it's not a whole lot. I don't like editing. I hate editing, and I don't have people working for me. This is my work. And even if I did have somebody working, I probably wouldn't like it because they're probably cutting out something that I would want left in. Because I'm showing you who I am, what I am living through. I was like, okay. So content you got to have content there. But the thing is show your life. You are. If you're one of these people who like to do stunts and everything, go ahead. Do you want to do illegal, run away from police shots? Go ahead. I mean, that's speeding. Go ahead. That's not me. That's not my channel. I am the everyday Joe, basically. Trying to get through life. Trying to do things the most inexpensive way that I can to make things go on, because of what money I save now, I can spend on other things later. That's just the way life is. I mean, I know not everybody lives it that way, but that's the way my life is. But as far as the channel goes, if you post more than 3 times a day, and I ran into this, you get into a thing where you're posting a whole bunch of videos, and people say, well, I don't expect everybody to see all my videos. No, but you post every day, you get to the point where you got a lot of videos up there that only has 1 or 2 views. Then all that work that you just put into it to actually shoot that video, to chop it up, render it down, and take the time to post it, try to put a description in it, work with your tags, is to nothing. No, you're not sitting there being a view hog, or there's other words for it too. But I mean, you want more than 1 or 2 views. Come on, because there's a lot of times they get buried. I mean, after I say a couple weeks, your videos are buried. My videos, if you post all the time, I post my regular videos. I don't expect much views off of those videos after a couple of weeks. I get anywhere between 20 and 40 views on them per video. It could be anywhere in there, and I'm happy with that. Is it a good percentage for my channel? Absolutely not. I mean, my channel's slowly creeping up, and the percentage is just not there. That's okay with me. I don't mind that, because I'm making it for those who do enjoy watching my videos. I'm bringing you along, trying to give the best advice as I can. Do I know it all? Absolutely not. But I've been around for almost 10 years. I've put, it's between 12 and 1,300 videos up. I mean, that has to have something to say, some weight behind it. I mean, it is what it is. But you'll get these viewers, oh, post every day. No. That's fine and dandy if they were doing it, as I said before. I see it's nonsense, especially for the people that are doing this all on their own. Don't have paid helpers or employees or anything. It's all fine and dandy. Yeah, and I've seen people do it every day for, like Ron C. His wife. He said his wife did for 10 months. That's fantastic. While she was doing a 9 to 5 job. That's fantastic. But in the end, you're going to burn yourself out. You're going to really burn yourself out. I've done it myself. It's just not worth it to me. My eyes. Do I have these grand illusions my channel will ever take off and explode? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I really don't see my channel getting a whole lot larger than it is now. It's just the way it is. And most channels do get that way. I mean, they get to a limit, and they level off. And yeah, you lose subscribers, you gain subscribers, but they stay within that limit. It's very rarely you get the larger channels that'll actually explode. And motovlogging is not one of those. A true motovlog now. You get these people who like to go out there and say, look at me, I'm popping a wheelie, or look at the speeds I'm going, let's run away from the police. A police chase. That is not motovlogging. That's not at all motovlogging in my eyes. Motovlogging is basically vlogging while you're on a motorcycle. You're not breaking laws. You're not, well, try not to break laws. And you show the scenery and while you're talking. That's motovlogging in my eyes. It comes down to it. I mean, there used to be a lot of VRs while you were riding back in the day. And those days were here and they left. It was a good thing in my eyes. But yet, less and less people do it. That's because I think they more and more got self-centered on their own channel and not really minding, caring too much what other people are putting up. The commodity is, even though it's there, it's not as there as it was, say, 8, 9 years ago. It's just not there. Yeah, you can create decent acquaintances online through motovlogging, but it's just not there as it was at one point in time. That is just my opinion. To like it, dislike it, that's my opinion. That's up to you. Just remember, it gets too nasty, I just delete your comment. It just doesn't matter to me, that much to me. This is just like any other vlogger, any content creator. Your channel is your playpen. As long as you keep it within the rules of YouTube, that's your playpen. You have the perfect right to remove, clean up comments, to block people. It's all up to you. I don't like playing hard-nosed. I never did. But I have done it. I've removed people or just say goodbye. And I mean, it's just the way it is. Yeah, that question those questions has popped up numerous times though, and it's like people are getting bad information off of their viewers. Their channels are smaller than that. I mean, whenever you're only seeing, say, 40 subscribers and only a handful of videos, come on, their channels are too small. You can't advice. That's just a disaster waiting to happen there. Yeah, you should ask every now and then what they like to see. That helps out a little bit. Myself, to a certain degree, I will ask. I'll take people to say, okay, I used to live over here. That's not too far from your area. Do you mind riding through? I don't mind doing that. There's one area that it's not that I refuse to do that. That's for Jim Houston, up over on the West Hill. It's just not. I don't go over there much, and unless you're from this area, you wouldn't truly understand. The hill is a very steep hill for motorcycles. And even if I would go past the house that he once owned, you wouldn't see it very long. You don't even see it for a second, and I'll be by it. It is a very, very steep hill, and you just do not. It's dangerous to go that slow to be able to get a minute's worth of video, say. I've tried it, and it got hairy because people just come flying down a hill and they don't care. They really don't care, especially that area. But yeah, I'd love to go over and see. Maybe someday I will go over and get it, but it ain't gonna be very long. It ain't gonna be very long. But yeah, it is what it is, and that's just my little piece of advice to anybody that's wondering about the content creators putting up videos and how often and everything. That's my advice. I've given it a few times before, and I think I'd do this one other time. And as far as anybody thinking about doing creating videos, it's okay to be a motovlogger. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But don't expect your channel to blow up and get large. It's just the chances are really, the cards are really stacked against you on that one. And I'm not saying this because my channel states, it's not very big. I've just stating it as a fact of what I've seen in the past. There's channels that I still hang out with that the guy, and I still talk back and forth, and their channels, they started out about the same time I did, and their channels have gotten a little bit larger than mine, yes, but they've restarted their channel and basically rebranded it several times, and I'm not willing to do that with mine. I'm not willing to do that. This is me. Actually, Jose, used to be Jose Angel, and Jose Killer. Well, he's from Central America, South America area. He said, well, you need to show more of this and show more. No. I show what I am doing at that time. There is certain things that I'll leave out because I don't want people taking advice off of me or how to say, oh, I seen Mike do this. No. I do things how I do it. It normally works out. But I'm not going to give that same advice that you do it. No. It's just not responsible in my eyes. It's just the way it is. Mosquitoes are nuts today because of the dampness around here. But yeah, let's get on with try to close this up a little bit. I have actually gotten some stuff I ordered in a while back for the radios. I know people are getting tired of the radios, and that's just part of the channel right now. The antenna adapter for the RG8, it's in, so I can hook it into the speed connector for it. The little Pixie kits, they're in. The mono 3.5 millimeter plugs, the males, they're in, and I've actually put together a couple of speakers for the Pixie kits, and actually one, I'll call it a homemade key here, it's put together. I haven't tested them out yet. That's just because I've been trying to deal with this. I like to have some sort of side tone indicator. I thought I had a buzzer that would work, and here the buzzer was just old and bad, so it went out. So what I'm going to do is probably more likely use an LED temporarily, LED light for it, and that'll give me where it's indicating that I got a side tone, and it's actually, I can gauge my Morse codes to the lights. It'll be okay. I just got to order some buzzers and have them brought in because they're going to. They're low voltage buzzers, You just got to order them and get them in. So far, so good. Like I stated, the antenna is up. It's over my shoulder. Still, just like I had left it last week. Just haven't been able to get out here too much in between raindrops and getting stuff done. Whenever it's not raining, I'm on the bike riding, getting their things done. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed at least somewhat this ITL. This is MuzzleMike. Hope you all have a great week. Signing out.